Alright, everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Pretty cool Chase the Heat at that. Hi Josh. Hi Michelle Mathis. Good to see you. Hi Rob Shreve. Tell Serenity I said hi. Hi Matthew. Thomas. Johnny. Good to see you guys. Hi Brian. Alright. Let me share the one I got. This is kind of this is an interesting review, folks. It really is. Alright, Andrew Brown is a friend of mine. He's a grower, definitely a part of the chili community in a big way. A friend of mine. Let me tell you what I got here. Let me show you the picture. These are the pods I'm looking at. I'm only going to eat one of them today. It's for YouTube. And once again, for Facebook. Alright. So here's the deal. You know, there's the mustard pods right now. Let me eat the bigger of the two. Mustard pods right now are kind of a big deal. Part of the big deal is because of the famed Pepper X. Pucker Butt Pepper Company, Ed Curry, has a pepper that he's talking about. And they're saying it's going to be hotter than the Reaper. And it is called Pepper X. And it's a mustard colored pod. Now, you know, it's funny. Let's talk about the color real quick. A lot of pods that you see, pictures of these beautiful pods, a lot of pods I eat are yellow pods or orange pods or yellow pods. Start out green, and if you pick them early, they're not ready. This is a ripe pod, folks. This pepper right here is a mustard. When they're green and mature green, a lot of times they're being given the mustard name. But this is a mystery pepper. Now let me tell you, know a little bit about it. My lips are sort of sealed. Cool knife or what? Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about how this came to pass. Andrew Brown got this plant from a friend. Not saying any more than that. Alright, so jeez. Alright. Anyway, pepper, I'm told this is a really ridiculously hot pepper. So, look at the placenta, how thick the placenta is. This is for Facebook. Will you look at that? Look how thick the placenta is on that, you guys, for YouTube. It's crazy. And it really smells like brutally hot. Scott Atwood says, glad you're out of the hospital. Thank you. Listen, there are people who have way bigger problems than the little ones I've got. So, trust me. Just cut the oil on the blade. I just cut the top of it off. You know what? The other day I gotta go pick them up. Wouldn't be so bad if it's like this, but there's probably 100 stems with little tags that say, you know, Chocolate Reaper or whatever, and they're like right there. Anyhow, I'm told this is like really hot. So I'm really excited. The smell is really, it's wickedly hot. There's a lot of oil on the inside of the pod, on the lining, and that here I just want to look in here. I want to see how thick that is. That just, oh, that's like all placenta. Okay, we're good. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna got two really cool things I got in the mail today I want to share with you, but I'm gonna share it with you while the heat's building, because it's going to do that. So thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Mystery Pod, and where it came from. I'm Johnny Scoville, eager to eat this one. This is Chase the Heat. Hot like that. A little floral. More than a little floral, it's pretty floral, but hot. Wow. Made a bit of an error today. Didn't eat. Never. I don't do challenges on a full stomach. I probably should have had something in my stomach, and I don't. I have a pepper now. All right, so here are my thoughts on this. Fortunately, oh, God smiled on me. The floral flavor, that kind of perfumey, soapy, that flavor is already dissipated. But the heat it's right now it's mostly on my tongue, but I can feel it creeping in the back. It's hot pepper. While it's building, I mean it's already hot, but while it's building, because it will. Excuse me. Got a couple things I want to show you. I got a buddy of mine, Sean Terre in New York, who is a tattoo artist. I should show you the. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the picture first. He said, "Send me a picture, Johnny." I'll get to it quick, so just bear with me for just a second. He said, "Send me a picture." So he wanted me to. There's this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys? Let me see. Angle it right. Can you guys see that? I'm kind of holding my fist up. Let me show you what he created for me. I hope you the camera. I'll do this is for Facebook. Will you look at that? The heat's building. An amazing picture, amazing drawing, and on my hand, on my knuckles right here, it says CTH for Chasetheheat. That gnarly little 7-pot Primo. But what an amazing. That's for Facebook. Here's for YouTube, you guys. Check it out. The most amazing drawing. Really, it's an amazing drawing. So, Sean, thank you. The other thing I got in the mail, and this heat is still building. God, I love it. Hope it doesn't stop. Anyway, I got this in the mail today. I want to show it to you. You know what I did today? I cut myself. First time. I'm being a little cautious with knives right now. Cut myself. A little minor cut on my thumb. Blood thinners, no joke, people. That bled for 2 hours. 2 hours. Couldn't get it to stop. Wasn't nervous about it. Let me tell you what this is. Burn is in my throat now. There was no bitterness. Hot though. It's probably like right now it's at a solid 3 for me, and I feel like it's climbing. This is from my friend David Foy from Blazing Foods. Remember a while back I told you guys about the Johnny Scoville edition Death Nut Challenge? In my hot little hands, that's what I've got. These are the next level. Nothing written on, but I'll show you the peanuts. Alright? Now, he says he thinks we're really close. So I'm going to eat these. And it brings up a funny thing about somebody's like, they don't want, kind of a challenge. Alright? You know, I said I wasn't going to do any challenges until my lungs are better. This lung's good. This one's kind of stubborn, apparently. This is a challenge, but you know what? You got to understand what I'm putting in my body is healthy. I hope you guys understand that. You guys that are into peppers, you guys know that. I'm eating something healthy. Maybe a 4 for me. And I'm usually about 5 points under the average person, so if you're not a chili, this is like a 9. And this is about as hot as you're going to get. That's right. But anyway, I don't put things, you know, when I was younger, I put things in my body I probably shouldn't have. Be the first to admit it. I don't anymore. I'm matured. I don't put things in my body that are bad for me. Peppers are good for me. You know what? They thin my blood. It's a good thing I need blood thinners right now. You know? But think about it. If you imagine this. Imagine when you're like 18 years old, or imagine when you're a kid. You're like 6. You see people driving cars. There's a car in the driveway and they say, listen, this is your car. When you get to be 16, you get your license, it's your car. But listen, it's the only car you can ever drive for the rest of your life, ever. I'll tell you what, you treat that car pretty well, right? You would never put something in your car that would be bad for it. It's your car, it's the only one you're going to get. But think of it, if you knew the stuff I did when I was younger, I got my act together now, but if you had any idea the things I did when I was younger, now the only thing I put in my body are peppers. That's a 4 for me, guys. I think I got a burning here. Brad Bishop, a buddy of mine, calls it whiskey chest. Got a burn right here. No joke, it's burning. It peaked. I'm on the back side of it, which is kind of a neat thing. So for heat, it got to be a 4 for me, a solid 4. It's one of the hotter pods I've had all year. You know, I ate one a day or two ago. I posted it. It was a chocolate bootla. Grown by Earl from Earl Canada from Earl's Ghost. That was right up. Those are the 2 hottest pods I've eaten so far this season. This one here. But listen, the floral disappeared quickly. This would be a great pod to make sauces out of. Andrew, I know you're doing it, but listen, it would be a great sauce to make, or great pepper to make sauces out of it, and powders. Because a lot of times when you're a sauce maker, you see it's getting darker now. It's kind of funny. But as a sauce maker or a pepper grower, the stuff that it sometimes has negative flavors they don't do the same thing if you put it in a sauce or on powder. So, excuse me, pepper burp. Yeah, it's no joke. Eat the other one. Eat the other pod. I wasn't gonna. It almost constitutes a challenge. Here's a problem. I'm the wrong guy to dare, right? Oh, what the heck, though? See, I probably shouldn't do that. Very funny story. I was a long time ago. I was with my brother. We were skiing. There was a ledge. I'm gonna eat this, I guess. There's a second one. Probably like a 40-foot drop. I didn't want to do it. A buddy of mine named Kevin was at the bottom, and they said, "We got it on camera, Johnny. Do it." And they had a camera, and I did it. I jumped. They had no film in the camera. It was out of film. This is a long time ago, or he's out of space or something. So I did that for nothing. So now that when there's a camera in front of me, I'm likely to do things I probably shouldn't do. So we're gonna eat this one. It's the second. Let me pop the stem off that. Add it to the graveyard of stems. I was only gonna eat one, and this is more floral. Oh, floral. I was hot, but that's the most floral pod I think I've ever eaten. I can think of only one pod I've ever eaten that was more floral than that. On this, I swear. Wow. Oh. Ah. You know what I'm doing, right? I'm waiting for that floral to go away. Sean, thank you, dude. Amazing picture. Okay, the heat. You know, the funny thing is that pod probably isn't that much hotter, if anything, than the first one. But the two, they kind of compound on each other, you know what I mean? If it's 1,000,000 Scoville pepper and you have another 1,000,000 Scoville pepper, you eat them both. You didn't eat 2,000,000 Scovilles. You ate 2 peppers that were both 1,000,000, and they kind of going to feel worse because you ate 2 of them. Look, my name's Scoville, but I'm not a Scoville like a heat scale. I can't like spit out a little ticket and say, "Ah, here's the rating." But you know what? That's north. That's, you know. It's 1.5 million, I bet. It's hot. Throat. Burns in my throat right now. Not so much here or here, but right in here. So for the heat right now, it's probably like a 5 for me on my scale. It's climbed up a little bit for sure. So for a non-chili head, it'd be like, you know, here's the truth of it. If you're a non-chili head, you wouldn't eat. I don't even have anything to drink. If you're a non-chili head and you ate two, you wouldn't get to the second, I don't think. I mean, I really don't. You have problems. Proof of that. The first time I tried the, what was it? The Four Horsemen. That burger I did. We eat this like the hottest burger in the world in Texas. I did it like 4 years ago. 2 or 3 bites into it, I was tapped out. I mean, I tapped out. If you put this knife to my throat and said, you eat that bite, take one more bite or we're slitting your throat, I'd have grabbed the knife and slit my own throat. I could not have eaten not one more bite. So I think if you're a non-chili head, and I was a chili, I kind of like, listen, I was into it then, just not like I am now. But I think if you're a non-chili head, you ate one of those, you'd be hard-pressed to get a second one in your mouth, let alone chew it up and swallow it. So that's like it's definitely a 5 for me. Floral's gone. Hey, you know what? Oh, my fingers are tingling. I haven't had an endorphin rush in a while. And you know what? Hang on, people. My ears are popping. That's the first endorphin rush from a pepper I've had this season. Now, granted, I ate 2 of them, but my ears are popping like I'm on a plane doing one of these things. It means an endorphin rush is coming. It's beautiful. Oh, I haven't had an endorphin rush in front of you guys in a while. Oh, I am. What a feeling. Oh, here it comes. You know what's funny? I think if you guys weren't here and I ran into my bed and laid down, I'd be asleep in 2 minutes. It's the most relaxing. Wow. I know some people who get real chatty and like they get like hyper energy when they get an endorphin rush. I've been with them. I'm not that guy. It's like I've taken a sedative or something. In fact, you want to hear something? When I went to the kidney stone, went to the hospital, I'm like, I have a kidney stone. They're like, quick, get this guy something for pain. Give me a shot of something. And honest to God, I'm being really honest with you, it was a gnarly drug. It was Dilaudid. They had to give me something first to make sure I didn't chunder, because a lot of people barf when they have this. So they gave me that, and then they gave me some Dilaudid, and I'm just being honest with you, what I'm feeling right now rivals, I mean, the Dilaudid just helped for pain, but I have the very similar feeling when it comes over you, like, it's amazing. My whole body, not just my, you know what, it's my whole body. My toes are tingling. My ears are burning now. The inside of my ears are burning. I feel so good. Isn't that weird? Imagine that. Gonna eat 2 really hot peppers, like as hot as anything I've eaten this year, and feel really good and really euphoric. And all my friends here, I'm missing the comments. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of a little high right now. Peppers, though. I'm still working on doing this. Listen, I'm still working on it's a mustard mystery pot. Still working on doing a video with my doctor. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm still working on getting with my doctor. Boy, pepper gas. And we'll do a video where we talk about what I do, and I know what she's going to say. But anyway, we'll do that soon. I'm going to put a link in the description box for Andrew. I gave you what I could give you. I'm not going to tell you where I got the plant from. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. Certainly mustard in color. It's like licking the manifold of a lawnmower. Hot. And you know, it kind of peaked. Then I ate the second one, so it's still kind of, it's peaked now, but boy, it's no joke. So, you want to know more about that? go to the description box below, click the link for Andrew, and fire away. He can give you more information than I can. But wow, the burn is like all in my throat right now. Like you take like a pipe cleaner for like an industrial sized pipe cleaner and just in your your throat. That's what it feels like. My throat is on fire right now. Anyhow, thank you again, Sean, for this. Love this. Very, very cool. Anyway, here's the thing. I wouldn't put a tattoo of me on me, but I will save that till I die. That's the coolest thing everyone's ever made for me. So, one of them. You'll see the Johnny Scoville Death Knot. I'll review these. We'll see if it's worthy of going with it. The goal for that was the last pod for a non-Chiliad has to be approaching 10. It's got to be like, the goal is I want it to be an 8 on my scale. So it's going to be past a 10 for a non-Chiliad. It's really going to put you through your paces. I want the last pod, and he's getting me to my 8. So we'll do that soon. Still feeling buzzed from those pods, man. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Andrew. Anyhow, right here, and you guys stick around. We're gonna talk a little bit because I'm buzzed. I'm having fun here. Right here, click that pepper. Become part of this thing. We're going places. Thought I heard a neighbor. It was way down. Anyway, click that pepper. Become part of this. Click the bell for notification. We will let you know we have new ones. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was a fun Chase the Heat.